Thank you for coming.
Thank you too.
And today we're gonna have an interview about the tour guide's process and its techniques. Do you read about that topic?
Yes, I read about some in less time, but I did.
Okay, very good. So the first step is gonna be arrival procedures. Okay. So Pedro, tell me, what is an arrival procedure?
A working position is a reception, a meeting and assist, and a check-in.
Very good.
The reception, for me, like to explain what is that. Reception is when you get them, inform them to pick up them to the place and do a check-in or register like the 3 point, like check-in, and that's a reception to get them. Like,
Very good.
welcome, you are welcome to Colombia.
That's the
welcome to
assistance,
France.
yes, the meet
That's
and
the
assist.
reception.
Very good. And finally, we have something called check-in.
Check-in.
Can you tell me about the check-in?
Check-in is a form of hostels and hotels mostly. It's when a person goes to a hotel or hostel or like a restaurant too, and they're gonna go with a voucher or like for themselves, just I want to stay here for 2 nights or 1 night. I want to know if there is a room. So if there is, I give my documents. They ask me for my documents. They say here's the rating. They ask me, can I use your document to check in, to sign off the information to the hotel, and then you can get in.
Okay. Now, Peter, let's talk about conducting tours. Conducting tours. How do you report the time or schedule to your guests?
There I have some millions of hour or half an hour to tell them what is the following things to do in the days that that we are going to do in a tour. Like for example, first day I'm gonna explain the first day. For example, tomorrow we're gonna go to see a museum of the town. Where is the indigenous tombs, indigenous goals, where is all about the old town. The second day, the first day, going to the restaurant and that time. So I have to give the information mostly talking in present to the people.
And what are the steps for doing that?
Request, informant, and answers, can be, and like time for like a joke or a story.
Very good. And now, tell me, what types of comments, of tour comment, exist during the tour? Can you tell us about that?
For example, request is when you're gonna present. They ask me, excuse me, like, can I know the name of the driver? Because if I might be sick in the tour, or like I wouldn't feel good to keep going the tour. I want to know where the driver gonna be, if I want to come back, and like two sides, like my name and the name of the driver to know.
What other comments exist during the tour?
The request, for example, is like interview of size to stops, to make stops, take photographs, take water.
Okay, tell me, what do you do during the tour?
There is some activities that I like to do. Is when I do a tour, explaining more to the people what is about my culture, my landscape, in where I live, about the nature, about the plants. Sometimes I talk, like the mostly times I talk about palm trees.
Palm trees.
So I take some small palm trees in a packet and I take them to the Cofora Valley where I work and put them to plant the palm tree. Like saying to them, we are people that we are collecting this palm tree because it's in the way to die. So I want you to help us to have a new plant
Very
to
good.
the
Very interesting
to the
activity.
place. And sometimes I do exercises so that people don't get too tired. And I do activities to the people can think, hey, what is this bird in there? So I say the name in letters and then that's how I do it.
Okay, very good.
And stopping for photos.
Of course, that's a part of the tour. Now let's move to the third point, that is conducting walkabouts. Okay, what activities you develop during the walkabouts?
What activities? Like more like stoppers, stopovers,
Stopovers.
like the same, staying in a place, for example in the river, have a snack, saying to them, okay, let's go to this farm and let's watching the waterfall. What is the sign of the waterfall? A story of the waterfall.
A story.
Pick up some rocks of the waterfall to make like something that I have been doing from when I was kid. Is go to the river and put a rock on another rock, but standing.
Okay.
So trying to do that, to the people can think and spend a good time, listen to the music of the river. That's the stoppers, and I just take a time to keep going and make another stop if I wash a bear or something like that.
Very
Like the same on the thing and the second one.
Interesting. Pedro. And finally, we're going to talk about the departure procedures. The departure procedures. What are the departure procedures?
The departure procedures are finally the checkout,
Okay, the first thing is the checkout.
the checkout, and the send of them to them home or to the airport or to the station.
What about the payment, the collection of guest luggage?
Yeah, that's the checkout and those. It's like when I have to be with the people, take them, all of them in a group,
Oh,
like
very
make like a circle with them to say to them, okay, we're gonna make the checkout, we are going to pay attention for us documents. I'm going to get all your documents to know what is happening and what you have to pay extra if you've got some things in the hotel.
And don't forget the key. It's really
And,
important.
yeah. Say to them, don't forget the key or those things that is important for the hotel and for the tour guide. If you were talking to them, if some ideas that you can give to the tour guide, some tips, information tips. More or less, we don't ask for tips of money in tour guides. Guiding people, we don't ask for tips. Sometimes the gift tips is good. It's like a brochure of us to get that for them because they feel good that we were making a good job.
And they make the decision of
And-
giving you maybe
yes.
some tip.
Yes, and tips, information tips of what you can do like a tour guide, more like when you are
Okay.
starting to do.
And finally, the send off assistance, right? When you give them information on board, maybe the bus that is gonna take them to the airport or to the other city.
Yes. First that I have to do is tell to the driver the day before that they wanna leave. That's so important. It's really important.
That's really important.
The day before that they're gonna leave, tell to all the group what time they're gonna leave. What time they have to be ready. What time they have to, like, it's better, like what if it's early, we recommend to the people pack all the stuffs and they backpacks before the day because they might want to stay overnight,
Of course.
drinking or something like that, or they cannot sleep good and they have some friends to look up, and then in that the same day before they leave, I have to call to the driver or tell to the driver what time he has to be in the hotel to put him back the backpacks, to take them all of them in the bus and pay attention if there is no a person less. Then say to the driver what is happening about traffic, call if we have numbers to call. If there is, for example, the national ride cars or bike in the country or wherever you go. There is some pathways different to go to this place. And send them with all the information to what time they have to be in the airport, the station bus, to get the tickets, to get all the packs in the safe place to put the airplane or bus or those things. And then give to them, be with them, all of that, until they get the airplane and say to them, okay,
Good luck.
it was a good meeting with you. I hope you're coming back, and goodbye.
Okay, Pedro, thank you very much for this little interview. I think we're finished now, and it was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much too to put me in the first time.
Okay, thank you.